Hello again everybody and welcome back to the Reverb Lounge. It's Friday night and that means it is time for LAW After Dark. We have got a whole lot of action in store for you tonight. A little bit later on we will see Cedric Alexander go one-on-one with Luke Gallows. But up first, we have an open challenge from EC3. EC3 scheduled to take on Aleister Black this last Monday night in the Reverb Lounge. Manny Garcia had different plans attacking Aleister Black before that match, leaving EC3 without an opponent. And the elite and privileged EC3 plans to change that here tonight. EC3 truly believing himself to be amongst the most elite wrestlers in the world. And while we can do nothing to take away from his performances in the ring, his win-loss record is not telling that same story. Looking to change his fortunes here tonight. As usual, followed to the ring by Drake Maverick. EC3 never short of hangers on. It just goes to show money cannot buy you victories here in the Reverb Lounge. And it really says something that in the world of professional wrestling, EC3 can truly be set apart by that sense of narcissism. Oh my! And there is only one man who offers an open challenge on Friday nights. And it looks like EC3 may not be the one making the challenge anymore. One has to wonder, is EC3 ready for Moose's big money challenge? $100 and an opportunity could be coming EC3's way. Moose starting this open challenge during his suspension from Monday nights. That suspension is officially over. Moose yet to return to Monday nights just yet. Looks like he is enjoying being in the Reverb Lounge on a Friday. And tonight, could this match end up costing him $1,100? The NWA Championship Committee enforcing that Moose pay a $1,000 fine every time that, well, he pays his opponent by shoving the money in their mouth. Or has Moose's time run out? Will the 1% get richer and will EC3 pick up the win? EC3 has been known to bend and break rules. May even attempt to pay off Moose. Here we go. Referee calls for the bell and Moose! Looks like he may not be bought here. Flattening EC3 with that clothesline and now wrenching on the neck. Now scoops him up into that gut wrench. Oh, and just throwing him away. And Drake Maverick putting himself in harm's way here. Not buying EC3 enough time to get... Oh, wait a minute. Maybe he did. Oh, and the running STO takes Moose down. Oh, and a shot to the midsection. Make no mistake about it, EC3 has one of the best athletic builds that money can buy. Oh. But Moose may break that frame here from the middle rope, suplexing him all the way in. And with that elevation, he had to be 13 feet in the air. And look out now, Moose going after Drake Maverick. What does he have in mind here? Oh, Drake Maverick running for his life. Oh, giving EC3 time to recover, but barely making any impact with that clothesline. Catches him with the snapmare though, and the big man is down. And there's the backbreaker. Make no mistake, EC3. If you make a mistake, he will capitalize. Ever the opportunist. Oh! Dropping him with that flatliner. Goes for the cover here. This could... No. Moose kicking out at 2. And it remains unclear whose open challenge this actually is. Oh! Although Moose is dominating the ring right now. And again. And look out now. Oh! Heavy contact. And Moose getting the crowd pumped. This really is coming down to who do the fans hate more. And look out, Dominator! Big impact from Moose, driving him straight into that mat. And now look out again once... Oh! Maverick now just being bullied by Moose. Moose throws him in the ring. Could be looking to spear Maverick here. EC3 making the save. Purely out of self-interest. And holding Moose vertically in the air. The strength on display from EC3 here. Finally dropping him in that vertical suplex, and Moose right back to his feet, went for the headbutt. EC3. Either man getting clear control here. In the corner, Moose with the big boot. Luthez press flattens the 1%er. And scoops him up yet again. Oh, and a big Dominator driving him flat. And this could be all she wrote for EC3. If Moose can connect with it here, and he does! Tearing him in half with the spear. Oh, and now Moose, looking to make a statement, hits it again. And wait just a second here. A trifecta of spears from Moose. And the ribs of EC3 may be some form of paste. Moose picks up the victory. EC3 with a spirited attempt. But tonight, as seemingly is every Friday night, Moose was not to be denied. And look out now. Is Moose about to cost himself another $1,000? And I mean, if it has to happen, could it happen to a nicer guy? And there it is. The 1% get richer. EC3 just made $100. And Moose will be fined $1,000. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have more singles action when we see Cedric Alexander take on Luke Gallows. And these two have crossed paths. Luke Gallows instrumental in Cedric Alexander's match against Carl Anderson, his tag team partner, costing Cedric Alexander that match. These two then facing off in tag team competition, with Carl Anderson and Ricochet also involved. Ricochet not here, recovering from his match against Johnny Gargano in the semi-finals of the United States Championship Tournament. Carl Anderson consequently being banned from ringside. Cedric Alexander undoubtedly has the finesse, has the speed, has the technique. But Luke Gallows has about 100 pounds. This one very much a David versus Goliath story. And Luke Gallows, it's his singles debut. And here he comes. This man deceptively big. Luke Gallows certainly known as a tag team specialist, looking to branch out into a singles match here tonight, unaccompanied by Carl Anderson. Our understanding is Carl Anderson is not even in LA, back in Tokyo at the moment. And that means Big LG will be going it alone here. Here we go. Speed versus power. David versus Goliath. Cedric versus Gallows, and Gallows just brushing him off. And there we see the finesse of Cedric Alexander. And just throwing everything he has, and look out now. Oh, and Cedric hits the super kick. And Gallows barely even flinched, hits the Canadian gutbuster. Oh, and just driving him down. Oh! And that super kick had impact, wrapping it around the side of Cedric's head, and Cedric may have a concussion. Oh! Drops out the back and drops him with a DDT. Now Cedric gaining his bearings. Oh! Massive running neck breaker. Now Cedric climbing up to the middle rope. Oh! Putting him at nearly the same height as Luke Gallows. Manages to take him down with that forearm. And if Cedric can continue to stay one step ahead of Luke Gallows, he may have a chance here. Oh, but now Gallows catching him and driving him into the mat. Oh! And another massive kick to the head, laying out Cedric Alexander. Oh, and just tossing him into the ropes. This bruising style of Luke Gallows doing damage to Cedric Alexander. Just bullying him, but gets caught. Went for that super kick a second time. Now Alexander takes the leg away, but gets wiped out with a massive rolling shoulder block. Gallows went for that big boot, came up short, and Poison Rana! Luke Gallows dropped backwards directly onto his head. The bigger they are, the harder they fall, and springboard kick. And Cedric Alexander has control now. wiping out and disorientating Luke Gallows. And looked like he had negated the size advantage. But gets caught with the rear chin lock. Now fighting his way back out of it. But as Gallows... Oh! And there is the whirlwind kick. Taking down Gallows. And now once again going for that springboard kick. Missing and gets wiped out with a big boot. And that truly is the story of this matchup right now. Cedric throwing everything, trying to stay ahead. But when Gallows catches him, it is heavy impact, and look out now. Cedric rolling it into a neckbreaker, balancing him on the middle rope, driving the back of his head into the mat. Takes off. Oh! There's the penalty kick. Wiping out Gallows. Gallows looks like he's been hit by a truck. Go! Cedric caught up on the middle rope. Oh, now Gallows. Looks like he may have mean intentions out here. Catching him in that nerve hold. Luke Gallows now. Oh! Driven into the steps. Cedric Alexander retaking control. Oh! And the sliding elbow. And Cedric Alexander doing everything he can. Wipes out Luke Gallows with that enziguri. Re-enters the ring. Gallows stumbling to his feet, and here comes Cedric! Cedric gliding through the air. Wipes out Luke Gallows. And Cedric once again with the elbow. Just throwing everything he has. Luke Gallows pretty much staying in place, eating this damage. And then just throws Cedric back into the ring single-handedly. Oh! Gets caught. Oh! Pushing him back and wipes him out with a clothesline. Oh, and Cedric connected with that one. Getting all of it, laying him out. Big frog splash. And that could be it here. No, Gallows not allowing it happen. Kicking out at 2. Massive frog splash from Cedric. Gets caught in another Luthez press. Gallows throwing all of his massive frame at the much smaller Cedric Alexander. Oh, and now using the ring barrier for assistance, and look out now, back suplex. Driving the shoulders of Luke Gallows across that steel barricade. Now Cedric Alexander soaking it in here, enjoying the advantage for the time being. But he has to stay on Luke Gallows. He cannot give him time to recover. And look out now. And this is what I was talking about. Oh! Catching him with that stiff left hand. Went for another, but Cedric able to get behind. Shot to the midsection. European uppercut. Feeling it here. Drops that elbow. What's Cedric thinking here? Going for the lion salt! Gallows gets out of dodge. Scooping him up and boom! And another gut buster. And Cedric is feeling it now. looking a hell of a lot less sprightly. Now caught, pump handle drop! That could be it here. No. Cedric, the heart of a lion, refusing to stay down. Oh, but this may change his mind. Massive chokeslam! And Gallows gets all of it, drags him away from the ropes. And that has to be it. But no! Cedric, once again, in a last-ditch effort. Now Gallows circling his prey. Cedric drops out behind, catches him with the roll-up. And could that... Yes! Cedric Alexander has out-finessed Luke Gallows and has picked up the victory here. Catching him in that schoolboy. Gallows unable to roll through it. And Gallows is furious here. He's arguing with the referee, but that was a 3 count. Cedric Alexander picks up the win. Fortunately, that is all we have time for here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here on the Kayfabe Network. I have been your host, James Lewis, and please join us tomorrow night for the NWA Clash of the Champions. Thank you, and good night.